Hello and welcome back to some more Hyrule fun. Okay, wait, what's this party doing? Wait, Daruk, Mipha, Link. Okay, for one thing, why is Link all the way on the right instead of being on the left? For another thing, why is this another mission where I can't play as Zelda? Alright, fine.
Alright, why not?
Urboso.
For all of Hyrule.
Why can I never play? Why are there so many missions where I'm just not allowed to play as Zelda? What's up with that? Alright, fine. Cooking. Gosh, for fire and lightning, we don't know if there's going to be fire or lightning here.
Can we start eating?
Let's just boost our movement speed, okay? Fine.
With that, the four divine beasts were assembled with their pilots. Training began in earnest, and the plan to defeat Hyrule's enemies began to coalesce. Zelda continued her work, calibrating the divine beasts and researching ancient relics. Much to her frustration, however, her sealing power remained dormant.
Is that why we can't use Zelda? Because she's too busy trying to deal with the divine beasts?
His Majesty did not offer even a single word of praise.
Well, it's only natural that Father would be frustrated.
But, Your Highness...
Right now, we must do whatever is in our power. Please inform Mipha and Daruk that we depart tomorrow morning.
Then you plan to go to the Divine Beasts? Understood.
Oh my. Father thinks that... Well, he thinks that the reason my ability hasn't awakened is because I haven't worked hard enough. I imagine that when I visit the Divine Beasts, he'll say as much. Huh? Link, you... The adjustments to the Divine Beasts are not yet complete. We must fine-tune them for the individual pilots to ensure that they will be as effective as possible. So many of their parts are complex. We don't yet understand them fully.
Daruk, I have a request. Might I join you for training next time? I would like to be fully prepared. Learning new ways to fight foes might do me some good.
Of course! The more the merrier! Thing is, we still need a night gritty enough to seal the darkness, and they're nowhere to be found.
Yes.
Although, hey, if you see anybody that...
Huh? Do they
Oh, is this why they recommended,
Your Highness, I bring news. It regards your impending death.
what was that old saying about shooting the messenger? Oh my gosh, he actually has the sword I gave him in the cutscene. Okay, that's neat. I only ever had him in, like, the default armor, so I never... default armor with the default sword, so I never realized that it would be like that. That's neat. can't even play as Link right now. I wonder if the game devs realized how broken Zelda is. Like, not necessarily broken, but how good her character is compared to the other choices. And that's why there's so many missions where you just can't play as her. Because if it was like, oh no, there's a bunch of missions where you can't play as Impa instead, I really wouldn't have cared. Hey, Rebellion. Okay, so yeah, it's... No, training isn't my concern right now, thank you. Wait, who's this other bird at the boat? There are a lot of bird archers right here. Hey, another Goron. Cool. Are there any more Gerudo here? Oh, God. Yay! I got some mighty bananas. Okay. Where am I even supposed to go? I'm supposed to go way over this way. Hey, Birdie, you got this side. Alright, cool. Healing items? No. Just more rubies. And don't try to come at me with that. Rubies can buy lots of healing items because they cannot yet. Otherwise, I'll go into every mission with the full allotment of healing items. And they wouldn't be nearly so deadly. There. Happy. Good. Is this a co-op spot? Yes. I was just wondering if there would be any co-ops in here. Yeah, there are co-ops everywhere. Gosh, I'll play more Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't want to play Tears of the Kingdom, strictly speaking. I don't want to play a game, you know, casually until I've got all of my recording done that I need to get done for this weekend. But even when I finish all of my recording, I still have to go and do a whole bunch of packing. And I still like... Okay, it's only 4 videos for 2 days. Whatever. I can do 4 videos 2 days even. Do all my packing tomorrow and the day after. And then you know, leave, go on a trip, blah blah blah. Not even tomorrow, even the day after. So it's going to be busy today. I might as well spend today doing as much recording stuff as possible, potentially speaking. Actually, in large part, forget that this character has a special attack until it's, like, ready to be used, and I'm like, oh, right. I just see it up there in the corner all, like, glowing and stuff. The moblins have begun an assault. Great, now we have moblins to deal with. Okay, at least these boats are simple. See, if I had just taken a liking to Impa's controls, I could be using Impa for all of these battles. Impa doesn't run away from the fights. It is weird that this is the first fight where you can't actually just use Link. I guess it is kind of almost a good thing that you can't just use literally one character for every fight. Unless, of course, you choose to use Impa, because it sure seems like you can use her for every fight. I hit the follow-up button, why didn't it do a proper follow-up? I was hoping that the attack would shatter the defenses, that's why I did it. And I did. Haha. I still have lots to do, but whatever. I mean, what I'll do after that. Toiletries? Oh gosh. Toilet. Toilet. I cannot say that word. Toothbrush and etc. Clothing and cards. That's pretty much it, really. Yes, toothbrush and etc. Because I can't say the other word. Apparently. I've tried it twice. It's like, oh, what do you mean you can't say it? It's not that hard to pronounce. No, I just can't. It's like, oh, what? You mean you won't? No, I just actually can't. I don't know. No. See, I'm gonna have 3 days of playing just a heck ton of Magic. But like, okay, here's the weird thing about that, okay? I'm going to be just playing a whole bunch of games of Magic, like a whole bunch of games of Commander, generally speaking, back to back to back, one after another, for the whole weekend. If I really wanted to just spend a bunch of, like, an entire day just playing Commander, I could just do that. I'm on a few Discord servers that play Magic. I could just go on, play a nice game, and then, you know, sign up, play another pod. Sign up, play another pod. It wouldn't even actually cost me anything. So the benefit to going to the place I'm going this weekend is that I can also get stuff. Like, sure, it costs, like, what, $5 per game, but then I get like prize tickets to get stuff from, and I'm hoping that the exchange rate is that 1 entry ticket's worth of prize tickets. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, with basic on-demand games, $5 will get you 25 prize tickets plus an extra 25 if you win. I'm hoping that 25 prize tickets is worth at least as much or more than $5. Because if that's the case, then I'm basically getting a deal. Yeah, if the 25 prize tickets that you get is a guarantee for taking part in a $5 game is worth $5, in that case the game is free, except it's not just free, with an asterisk. Free with an asterisk. It's not just free, but I'm also getting like a promo for each game I play. Free with an asterisk, as long as you buy at least $5 worth of product each game. Yeah. But if I happen to have a game that where I win, then that is, you know, I get an extra $5 for it. So that's the mentality that I'm going with on that. If that is the case, then hey, great. I can get some like new cards and stuff, feel all that dopamine I've been getting. The main issue is I can't really use my CEDH deck to full potential because I do run a few proxies in there, and these events are really very anti-proxy, so I'll also have to look through my decks to make sure I don't have any proxies in there, specifically for the decks that I am bringing, because people online, in the Discords that I am in, people generally don't care about proxies. Because the Discord servers I'm in are hosted, I think the term is, yeah, hosted by groups that are pro-proxy. Oh, right, should have, my bad. So yeah, I can run proxies in my decks, so I don't have to buy the fancy expensive cards. I could just get them like printed out, whatever. Or draw them on like note cards that I have. I have little note cards like the same size and thickness as like a magic card. So I use those for proxies. Yeah, write in all the relevant information, draw a little picture, all that stuff. So, like, debating on the number of decks to bring and which decks to bring. Also debating on if I should bring my Grimoire or not. Because I could just have my decks all just in boulders, and that'd be all fine and well and good. They'd be fine and safe and protected in there if I just leave them in boulders, just... Nope, not allowed to go that way, okay. So yeah, if I'm bringing my backpack to carry around all of my cards, I can just leave the decks in boulders, and they're going to be perfectly safe. So I don't have to bring the Grimoire unless I'm bringing like a bunch of like more decks than I have boulders for. I think the Grimoire can hold 8 decks, so I could bring, you know, some like actual proper like high power sort of decks, and then bring a bunch of my like low tier jank stuff. Yeah, I do want to bring some of my $1 decks, just because playing a commander deck where I don't use sleeves is just quite the experience to do, really. Alright. Boom. Hey, level up. Let's use this again. Huzzah! Finally. I love how like when bosses are weak to a thing, they don't. It's like it looks like that they're in that specific position for one specific character's use of that rune, but just any potential use of that rune against them will still make them vulnerable. Like when this thing goes super high up into the air, and it's like, no, you can only bring it by bombs. It's like, well, some characters don't throw their bombs up into the air. Throw my bombs up in the air sometimes, saying, hey yo, let's get that Rizzo. Oh, that's a signpost. Okay. Well, anyway. So, I'm feeling I'll bring one, like, big deck box with miscellaneous, like, low power magic decks in. And then I'll bring some boulders with more higher power decks. More so for the whole fun of things. And I'm debating if they're available. They should be available, I hope. Getting a single collector booster box of the new Lord of the Rings set. Yes, I'm getting it because of the infinitesimally small chance of getting the one of one ring.
What?
Infinitesimally small. But also because I just want a copy of the one ring for my CVH deck. Because Like, sure, this could just be a weekend where I just don't use that deck for once. And that would be fine, I guess. That's the deck that I play most often anyway. On a regular basis. I can go a day. I can go a weekend without using it, whatever. Yeah, let's fight against normal mobs for a little bit. Normal mobs are basically all out. Crap. I want to build up my special attack meter. I'm still saying, I'm still asking though, Moon Factory Warriors when? It should be affecting both of them. Oh look, there's my special attack meter. Don't particularly need it.
Sure.
We cool. By the way, yeah, there is just a giant event. There's a Grand Melee event, which I've never taken part in a Grand Melee game before. I've taken part in large Commander games, but this is slightly different. Yeah, other than playing games with Emperor, I don't think I've ever taken part in a Commander game that's had a range of influence option on. So it seems like fun to try. So this is an electric moblin. So my electric-based special attack probably won't do a lot to it. That's twice now where I've just accidentally dodged into a flurry rush. Oh, is that some thunder going on back there? It's been really interesting to play Breath of the Wild with the different characters with their different ability to use runes. Different approaches to solving different puzzles and stuff. Although considering that for the most part the use of runes is supposed to be focused on solving puzzles as opposed to solving yeah, it's supposed to be used on with a focus for solving puzzles as opposed to with a focus on combat. Maybe more combat focused runes. Not such a good idea. Let's go with this little horde and also deal some damage to the Ice Whisper. Oh, that wasn't even the one I was supposed to deal with, huh? Of course, Ice Goblin. Easy. Okay, so the last one is going to be a fire mountain, so. Nice. What was it? Yeah. So I had asked the people coordinating it if they're going to be, like, implementing a specific power level to up. Right, yeah. What is a Grand Melee? A Grand Melee is a 10-plus player commander game where everybody, where everyone has a range of influence of 1. So you sit down at the table, you can affect your own spot, and you can affect the people immediately to your left and right, but you can't affect anybody else at the table. None of your cards can affect any of them, period. If you play a card that says that you win the game, the 2 people next to you just lose the game and you continue on fighting. I think if you do an effect that says that the game is a draw, you and the 2 people next to you all leave the game and you're all counted as having had a draw. So like say player 1 has to deal with player 2, while player 2 has to deal with like player 1 and player 3, player 3 has to deal with player 2 and player 4, and so on. So it's like, okay, well, what that person across the table from me is doing, that doesn't really impact me so much. Now. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, and also players can only attack the player immediately to their left. They cannot attack to the right, so you can only attack forwards in turn order, not backwards. Now, I do have to wonder what would happen if someone managed to use the effect of, was it, like, Aeon Engine that reverses the game's turn order? If that card would just actually do nothing, or if it would actually reverse turn order, because that would actually affect everybody at the table, if that were to happen. But also, turn order is not just only one player takes their turn, it's, I think it's every 3rd person takes a turn at once. It's like if player 1 is taking a turn, player 2 has to watch them. So player 3 can't also be doing a turn, but I think it's, so like player 1 and player 4 take their turns at the same time. And then player 2 and player 5 will take their turns at the same time, and so on. So no matter where you are at the table, you're either taking a turn, or, but no matter where you are at the table, someone within your range of influence should be taking a turn. Yeah, there might not be exactly, like, the right amount of people for it, because, like, player 1 takes a turn, skip 2 and 3, 4 takes a turn, node 5 and 6, so person 7 is taking their turn, and then, like, say, skip player 8 and 9, and then goes right back and player 1 is taking a turn. But say if one player gets taken out, so player 1 is taking a turn, player 4 is taking a turn, player 7 can't then take a turn, because then player 8 will be watching player 7 and player 1. So that entire, like, turn there would just be flat out removed. So what is it? Yeah, 1 turn per 3 players, bounded down. Again, this is all going on what I was able to read about Grand Melee. I haven't actually been in one. And with what I've read about Grand Melee, like, it's usually all fun and games until someone gets some form of a combo deck and they just go, yeah, I can just keep winning at I can just keep winning at instant speed over and over and over and over again. Keep eliminating players. So that's why I want to bring my CDH deck, even if I can't use one of the most useful cards of the deck. If I don't get completely stomped out before I can, you know, build up my engine and get going, right? As long as I don't get stomped out before like turn 4, and my deck actually performs well, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, like with the draw. Like, I could get like an Aetherflux victory, like infinite life, have Aetherflux out, kill the player to my left. So I think when a player leaves the game, like turn order, like advances, like, I don't know the exact specifics of it, but essentially, like, yeah, defeat the player to my left, and then, you know, I get a new player directly to my left. Well, new player, you know, I can now impact, you know, the next player over. Well, defeat them, then defeat the next one, then defeat the next one, and just keep going like that. Oh, good job, Captains. Is that a rally? You're doing some nice work there.
I'll freeze you out.
Oh gosh. Why is there a thunderstorm right now?
Well, well. Stop.
Alright.
You.
Hey, I'm familiar with the idea of a pincer attack. So yeah, I sent an email to the people running the event and asked if there was going to be any specific requirement to the decks, because I don't want to bring a casual deck to this just to be stomped because someone's like, oh, I'm playing CDH because this is, you know, for a heck of a lot of prizing. So this is a serious event, so I'm doing my CDH Turbo Adnos I'll beat the table on turn 2 deck, and I'm playing, you know, some casual stuff. But what I'm saying is that I would prefer to instead be bringing a CDH deck to it and then play against a bunch of casual decks and stomp all of them out, because, like, there is prizing on the line for this. There is a prizing to this, so it's not like it's all. It's not like it's just there for fun. But it would be fun to do that casually with the free ones or whatever. Though I do think that if I do wind up getting a collector booster box, I'll wait until after the event and open it up at Azura's place. Just don't want to, you know, have a whole bunch of cards and garbage that I have whole bunch of extra cards and garbage I have to carry around. Like all of the cards that I'm not planning on necessarily using or trying to sell or trade off at the event. Yeah, Thunder, I hear ya. Oh, drat. I jumped away. It jumped away. No, I still got it. Cool. Ooh, lots of nice healing items here. Alright, what have we got going? Yeah, other than that one specific event, I did want to go for, was it content creator battle, whatever. Unfortunately, those seem to have all been sold out by the time I started looking for events to sign up for. And I really only wanted to take part in those because there was Arch Enemy and Plane Chase. But, I mean, screw it. I'll make a nice Plane Chase deck and bring some Plane Chase. Could bring Arch Enemy as well, but I don't think Arch Enemy is going to see any use there. Just a hunch. Oh god, no. Oh, that's right, her ability also full heals. I don't know why me for this special attack specifically full heals. I don't know why this isn't just, hey, play as the 4 Guardians. But it just isn't. Huzzah!
It is done.
Also, is this one of those things I can just, like, throw a bomb at and knock the entire tower down? Or is that only in the ground place? Because those specific towers are, like, weak. The one time I actually jump off of a ledge, and I can't even use the paraglider. Yep. I forgot.
I cannot go.
Never seen anyone handle a weapon with such skill? I wasn't even using a weapon. Ow. Yeah, I guess part of see it. So on the Friday, try to get a copy of the One Ring. Potentially buy a collector box, depends on how much they're going for, because collector boxes usually go for obscene prices sometimes. If that doesn't work, I can always just buy a copy of the One Ring on Saturday. And then take part in the Grand Melee. And then, yeah. Take part in the Grand Melee on Saturday. Play a bunch more Commander games. So yeah, casual Commander games tend to average about, what, 2 hours each. I have prize tickets for 20 games? Yeah, 20 games worth of prize tickets, so that'd be 40 hours worth of playing. Grand Melee is probably going to last a good 4 or 5 hours. Also, actually, no. It'll probably last a lot shorter than that, considering you don't necessarily have to constantly wait for players to take turns.
I cannot fail. With grace,
Okay, I just leveled up or something?
I cannot fail.
Now, what is this little area here? Looks cute. Oh, okay, I was supposed to connect down there, but it didn't. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be stuff around here. There was like a frame where I could use the button again. Would I trigger getting like an extra core? Hey, look, a spear for Link, who isn't even here. No, Mifa doesn't use spears, she uses tridents. Very different. Supposedly. So, also, this Sunday is Father's Day, but I don't know if I'll necessarily be available to, you know, meet up and hang out with my dad. To have, like, a dinner together. Were you actual soldiers?
Easily done.
Okay. Tears of the Kingdom, you can, like, basically super glue objects together to make things. And it's really, shockingly, a lot of fun. To solve problems just by super gluing trees to trees to trees. And then just doing whatever you have to do with just a super long line of trees. It's like, oh no, we have to, like, cross this huge river. It's like, that's okay, I'll make a bridge with a bunch of trees. It's like, oh no, we have to get something super far away. It's like, okay, I'll make a stick out of trees. Oh, it's one of these fellas. Big fella. I think the eye is its weak spot. Fighting against this in like Breath of the Wild is fun because they usually have the weapons around their neck. So while you're fighting it, you can pick up new weapons to use to fight with. Hey, Mifa. Oh yeah, but playing against this Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, just trying to snipe that eye is harder than it would actually just seem. Because remember, you have to try to shoot it while this thing is also trying to kill you. And if it sees that you're using your bow, it will just close its eye. So it's like... oh gosh, right to the eyeball. There you go. Should use fire. All alone. Oh, and they apparently have the one fire. Oh well. Mifa, you helping? Looks like Mifa's trying to help. Cool. Go. And level up right at the end. And now the town's on fire. Oh, no? Maybe? Cool, now I can only play as Link. You lured us away with phony info. The princess can keep herself safe. She is a very capable fighter. Now that I think about it, yeah, Zelda never really had a game like, was it Super Mario Bros. 2 that showed the difference in talent and skills between, like, the main characters. It's like if anyone tries to say like that Peach is not supposed to be a good fighter, people can just point to Super Mario Bros. 2 and show it's like, no, she has her own unique talents and abilities and stuff. And I think it's kind of important for a series to have early on in the series' lifespan, so people can know basically from the beginning. Use Link to approach Zelda. Hey Zelda, what up? You're fine. I'm sorry, is Zelda way over here? Hey Zelda, what up? I'm just fighting against Soga way over here. Suga! Be nice to have your help and or support, maybe. I have a feeling that Link is going to level up from this. Just a thought. So that Link's special attack would have been more impactful. Oh good, other ones, cool. But perhaps your strategy. Perhaps you should have had a strategy to begin with. Oops, accidentally used two boots. Okay, everybody. Slash. Attack. And strike. What? Is that really not enough to level up? Oh, come on. Alright, what do we got? Is that the end? Or is there another part? No! No heroic sacrifice for you. Maybe.
I suppose destiny is at work then.
Oh,
The future is fickle.
Yeager clan. Time to go.
Link!
You disrupted a canon event. Beep 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 beep. Almost 1,200 KOs. Only got 200 monies. Yay! Link leveled up. Oh. Silent Princess! Swap out with bonus health? Oh yeah, is that like the temporary heart thing? Okay, wait. I remember I needed Silent Princess for a thingy. I need to go find that thingy. Eh? Oh, ooh, heart! Heart. I remember there's a thingy somewhere around here that I need a Silent Princess for. Empress training, made at level 14. Guess I'm not really using you, huh? So I was like right about here. So next time we could go fight in the forest, or we could pilot one of the divine beasts. I mean, this is something that needs a Silent Princess. Valley bonus combo, whatevs. Recommended level, blah blah blah, whatevs. Snowy Feathers opens. Sure, let's open up a new
For once,
shop.
you've done well.
What can we get here?
Yeah?
Wait a second, do we need one of these things? Whatever. We'll figure all this out next time. Doodle!